Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys? How are you girls? Today, inshallah, we will solve some exercises on triangle and parallelism, which on last three lessons in topic 6, 6.8, 6.9, and 6.10. Exercises on triangle, parallelism, and similarity. Okay, question number 1. In this question, C parallel to D. What are the measures of angle 1 and angle 2? What are the measures of angle 1 and angle 2? First, remember what you studied. If you have two parallel lines and a transversal like C and D parallel, and this, for example, F is transversal, so here we have three positions of triangle, three positions of angles. First one, corresponding angle, like angle 1 and 5, like 1 and 5, like 4 and 8, 7 and 3, 2 and angle of measure 75. Okay, they are corresponding angle. But alternate interior angles like 3 and 5, they are equal in measure. But same side interior angles like 4 and 5 or 3 and angle of measure 75. So now we can find measure angle 1 and measure angle 2. Angle 2, we can find that first. Angle 2 is corresponding to angle of measure. Yes, good, 75. So we can say measure angle 2 equals 75 degrees. Okay. Angle 1. What's the relation between 1 and the 2? Yes, they are on the same straight line. So sum of measures equals 180. So we can find that by 180 minus 75 to be 105. So we got angle 1 and angle 2. Angle 1 of measure 105 and angle 2 of measure 75. Number 2. In the figure, D, E, and F are parallel lines. What's the value of X? Okay, first, you must ask yourself, what's the relation between X minus 20 and 70? Really? No relation between them. Alternate? No. Corresponding? No. Same side interior angle? No. But I can find measure of this angle by 180 minus 70 because these two angles on the same straight line. So 180 minus 70 equal 110. Okay, now ask yourself, what's the relation between this angle and X minus 20? Yes, good, they are corresponding. So now we can make an equality between X minus 20 and 110. Then now you can find X by moving negative 20 to the other side by positive 20. Then now we can say X equals 130. Okay, next one, number 3. For the given figure, can you conclude R parallel to S? Okay, you must ask yourself, is R parallel to S or not? Okay, first, here we have two corresponding angles. Okay, in the case of parallelism of two lines, these angles must be equal. But now you have two corresponding angles but not equal. So the two lines are not parallel. So now we can say we have two corresponding angles, but these angles are what? Yes, but they are not equal. They are not equal. So we can prove that are not parallel to S. Okay, so if two angles are corresponding and equal in measure, so we can say the two lines are parallel. But here we can say are not parallel to S. Okay. Next one. Number 4. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to which of the following measures? Measure of its complementary, measure of its adjacent, sum of measures of interior angles, sum of measures of its remote interior angles. But first, remember, what about exterior angle? If you have a triangle like this, for example, it's called XYZ, and the extension of ZY to be, for example, L, then now we can say this angle XYL is an exterior angle of this triangle. Okay, how to find the measure of it? Measure of exterior angle equal sum of measures of interior angles of triangle except adjacent angle. So we can say sum of non-adjacent interior angle. Or by another meaning, sum of remote interior angles. Remote means non-adjacent. So we can select letter D. Good, letter D. Okay, next one, number 5. Triangle PQR, what's the measure of Q? Okay, first, you must ask yourself, what's the sum of measures of interior angles of any triangle? Excellent, 180. Here we have 3 unknown angles, Q, P, and R. But their measures, 11x minus 5, 6x plus 5, and x. Then if we added them, yes, the sum is 180. So we can say 11x minus 5 plus 6x plus 5 plus x equals 180. Then you can solve it as an equation. First, note that positive 5 with negative 5. Yes, finished. Then add x's. 11x plus 6x, 17x. Plus x, it will be 18x. Equals 180. Divide by 18, then x, it will be 10. But what's the required here? Measure angle Q. Angle Q is 11x minus 5. 11x minus 5. So we can find the measure angle Q by substitution equals 11 times x times 10 minus 5 to be 105. 105 degrees. Okay. Next one. Number 6. Is triangle ABC similar to DEF? Okay. First, you must remember what are the conditions of similarity of two triangles. Okay, you studied before a similarity of triangles. A triangle similarity, or angle triangle similarity. Angle triangle similarity. Okay, then you must check. You have two equal angles or not? First, 18, 18. Yes, measure angle A equal measure angle E. Okay, but I need another one. Okay, you can find measure angle C. How? 180 minus sum of 18 and 110. 180 minus 18 plus 110. Okay, 18 plus 110, it will be 128. Subtract them, it will be 52. Okay, then now we can say angle C is 52, and now we can say we have A and C equal to E and D. Then measure angle. Then we can say measure angle A equal measure angle E and measure angle C equal measure angle D. Okay, because they both of them of measure 52. Okay, you have sufficient conditions to prove that two triangles are similar. So now we can say yes, they are similar. Okay, next one. Is triangle ABC similar to DEC? Okay, I think here it's easy. First one, yes, good. Angle C is common angle. Common angle between the two triangles. The first one, but I need another one. Okay, it's clear. It's so clear. Angle A of measure 90 and angle D of measure 90. So we can say measure angle A equal measure angle EDC equals 90 degrees. Then We can say now two triangles are similar, then the answer, yes, they are similar. Okay, the last one. If the triangles are similar, what is the value of x? Okay, if the two triangles are similar, what is the value of x? Okay, first, if the two triangles are similar, 126, 126, so now we can we can say all of angles of the first triangle are congruent to their corresponding angle in the other triangle. Okay? So if the two triangles are similar as a given, so we can say this 16, then the last one is 16, the smallest one. Okay, but the remainder angle, how to find it? It's easy, 180 minus 126 plus 16. Some of them it will be 142. 180 minus 142, it will be 38. Okay. Okay, but what about value of x? How to find that? Here you notice that you have a straight angle. Which one? Yes, this one. This straight angle contains three angles. Angle of measure 16, angle of measure 3x, angle of measure 338. So now we can say sum of 16 and 3x and 38 equals 180. Then you can solve it as an equation. Okay, add 16 and 38, then 3x plus 16 plus 38, it will be 54 equals 180. Then move 54 to the other side, then 3x equal 180 minus 54. It will be 126. Then divide by 3 to find x. Then x equal 126 divided by 3, it will be 42. Then your answer is letter C. Thank you for listening and meet you after inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.